So imagine this. You're sitting on the toilet, scrolling TikTok for the past 45 minutes. You can't feel your legs anymore, but then you get teleported straight into medieval times. No warning, no tutorial, just plop. Peasant mode unlocked. First thing you should do? Smash that phone immediately because congratulations, you've just invented witchcraft. If you want to survive, you've got to blend in. And to help you not get publicly roasted, literally, here are 10 reasons you'd be executed in medieval times. Number 1, not getting rid of your phone fast enough. Unfortunately, you haven't learned anything from our intro yet. So you're standing in a field. Everything's muddy, and there's this smell that's like history, horses, and regret. You realize your bathroom's gone, your plumbing's gone, and your dignity's gone. You walk into the nearest village, still in shock, and ask the locals where your toilet went. They just stare at you, like you just asked where their spaceship is. Naturally, you pull out your phone to Google what's happening, which is when everyone starts screaming. Apparently, pulling a glowing rectangle out of your pocket and yelling at it is considered demon summoning. You try to explain it's just your phone. By the time you realize what's happening, the priest is already sprinkling you with holy water, and someone's trying to stab your SIM card with a stick. Congratulations, you've been in medieval times for 5 minutes, and you've already invented witchcraft. Number 2, stop looking so clean. Listen, you smell like fabric softener and hand sanitizer. That alone is grounds for suspicion. In medieval times, bathing was considered dangerous. People thought hot water could let demons sneak in through your pores. So if you strolled in with shiny hair and minty breath, congratulations, you've just invented witchcraft again. You need to downgrade your hygiene immediately. Roll in the mud, skip brushing your teeth, maybe rub a little onion on yourself for authenticity. The average medieval peasant bathed like twice a year, tops. If you show up smelling like lavender, they won't think you're clean, they'll think you're cursed. So yeah, time to trade that fresh out of the shower glow for a possibly haunted scarecrow aesthetic. It's your only hope. 3. Watch your mouth. Your speech alone could get you executed faster than the plague. You're used to talking like, "Bro, that's insane. I'm literally dead," or "No way, that slaps." But in the Middle Ages, every one of those phrases is basically a confession to witchcraft. You can't say "I'm dead." They'll take that as an omen. You can't say "on God," because apparently that's blasphemy now. And if you ever say "slay," well, they might just make that happen. Even normal words are suspicious. Okay doesn't exist yet. Sarcasm hasn't been invented, and nobody understands that "that's fire" means good. If you say something like that, you'll end up on one. So keep it simple. Nod, grunt, mumble something about the weather, and move on. In medieval times, silence isn't awkward, it's survival. 4. Not blending in with your clothes. Let's test out your new medieval vocabulary by getting you some clothes that actually fit in. Your outfit alone is suspicious. Zippers? Never been invented. Elastic? Impossible. Your sneakers grip the ground too well, and that shiny logo on your chest looks like some secret royal emblem. If you tell them it's Nike, they'll assume you serve whoever that is. And that's not a conversation you'll survive. You can't walk around in your hoodie and sneakers. That's basically futuristic armor to these people. So you wander into the village market trying to sound local. You point at a tunic and say something like, "Good morrow, fine tailor. I desire one garment for my flesh." And now everyone's staring at you because nobody talks like that. So here's what you do. Find the roughest, dullest piece of fabric you can. Something beige, something that smells like damp straw. Tie it around yourself with a rope and call it a day. The goal isn't comfort or style, it's anonymity. Because in medieval times, fashion wasn't about expression. It was about looking poor enough that nobody asked questions. 5. Acting like you're still in the future. Everything about you screams witch to these people. The way you stand, the way you speak, the fact that you don't look half dead, it's all wrong. You're walking, talking evidence of forbidden knowledge, and nobody here likes that. Someone's child is sick, and you, in all your 21st century wisdom, whisper, they probably just need aspirin or some ibuprofen. 5 hours later, you're tied to a stake while the crowd chants prayers. Turns out, aspirin sounds a lot like a demon's name when you've never heard of medicine. So here's how you survive. Stop explaining things. When someone says the storm came because God was angry, just nod and cross yourself. Blend in by lowering your voice, dulling your curiosity, and pretending you're just as terrified of eclipses and comets as everyone else. You're not here to enlighten the Middle Ages, you're here to make it out of them alive. 6. Not having any food. Hunger is patient. It waits until the fear wears off, then it starts whispering. You can ignore it for a day, maybe 2. Then it becomes a roar that drowns out everything else. You think about food the way homesick people think about home. A burger dripping grease onto paper, fries gone limp in their carton, cold soda fizzing against your teeth. Even instant noodles feel like a luxury now. Something warm, something modern, something human. But here, food isn't convenience, it's currency. And you have nothing to trade. No name, no proof you belong anywhere. You try begging, but they just stare. You're too strange, too clean, too other. Every bite here costs sweat. Every meal is a negotiation with the dirt. So no food means you're basically executing yourself. 7. Don't fall in love. You've been here for a while now, and you start to get lonely. Somewhere along the way, you meet someone. Kind eyes, rough hands, a laugh that sounds like home. For a moment, you forget that you don't belong here. You tell her stories by the fire. At first, you call them dreams, little tales of glass towers and carriages that move without horses. She listens, smiles, and calls you strange, but sweet. You think it's safe to trust her. One night, you slip. You say too much. The stars you've seen, the machines you've ridden, the wars not yet fought. You talk like the world is still spinning long after theirs has stopped. By morning, she's gone, and by noon, they come for you, men in armor, faces carved from fear and duty. She's the one who told them. She had to. No one wants to sleep beside a devil who dreams of iron birds and fire without smoke. You try to explain, to beg, to apologize, but history doesn't take apologies. It takes payment. 8. Being imprisoned. Look where love got you. Now you have to survive the Middle Ages and being imprisoned. You thought the outside world was bad? Welcome to the dungeon. This isn't some stone cell with a cot and 3 meals a day. This is a hole, literally. They lower you down into darkness so thick you can taste it, and the only light comes from whatever mercy the guards feel like showing, which is none. You share your space with rats the size of house cats and prisoners who've forgotten their own names. And here's the thing. Most people in medieval prisons don't get executed. They just die. 9. Getting rescued. Wait, what? This isn't in the script. Hello, who wrote this? We have 2 more numbers to go.
Guards, we have an escapee. Someone doesn't want to finish the video.
Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. She's the one who got you here in the first place. But can you trust her to take you back? You're in prison because of her, after all. Oh wow, I guess you do. What a cute love story.
Huh? 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 Huh?